episode 151 of Floating Through Film in honor of the Super Bowl that has already happened.
Like a week ago? If you're hearing
and
this.
we definitely know who the winner is.
Yeah, zero clue. Wait, actually, I just completely contradicted what you just said.
I said we definitely know. I was going to be sarcastic though, because we're recording this.
No, I was going to continue being sarcastic, and then I accidentally...
With a heavy heart, congratulations to the Chiefs.
Okay, that's
I'm an Eagles fan right here. Already.
Congratulations to the Eagles.
Hopefully neither...
We know Jalen Hurts goes off like he always does.
Yeah.
He's had a great playoff run so far, so he kept it going.
Amazing passer.
Yes. Honestly, it's just kind of fun,
Jinxing.
We're
I got the first
recording
one.
a Super Bowl podcast as if it's already happened, but we have to pretend, because we're recording it before, we have to pretend like it's already happened.
Yeah, right before too.
Yeah. But we got it all right.
Yeah.
But either way, that's why we're doing this. The Last Boy Scout, and we're gonna do. I guess we're just having fun. We're doing a football. We're drafting movie characters in a football lineup. Because I would say all three of us are pretty big football fans in some capacity.
You threw in some capacity because of me, right? Yeah.
Well, but we know enough about football to to at least justify our picks and positions at least. So.
We grew up in Arkansas, so it's
football is big here, but it's college football, so it kind of sucks. Well,
okay. Anyway,
they're not gonna defend it.
It's not right now. We've been through this,
and it is the football movie we picked too. It's also an anti-football movie in a lot of ways. Yeah. But not really, because
it's not anti-football.
It's more about the the shadiness.
It's anti-gambling.
And anti-gambling.
Yeah. It is funny that the NFL had obviously wanted nothing to do with this movie because everything's it's the LA Stallions and it's everything's a knockoff trademark name instead of actually the real thing. Which is really
that's
funny.
just they couldn't get the rights. It makes sense why they wouldn't want to be.
Oh yeah,
associated with
I know.
But it's pretty obvious what they're talking about. But I guess I haven't even introduced our hosts here, Blake.
What's up?
And Luke.
Hello.
Right, I didn't do that. I'm pretty sure I forgot.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did. Yeah. You a lot of times forget it, but you call yourself.
We all do it. We all.
I'm pretty sure I remember most of the time.
Alright.
Okay. We really have video evidence, but none of us are we're too lazy to check.
Yeah. So I never messed up then. But either way, we're gonna start with the movie Last Boy Scout, Tony Scott. Just another one of our directors. I feel like at this point, just gonna be we just come back to in our breaks. Yeah. He's such a fun director to come to. This is a kind of early Tony Scott too.
It is.
I literally think this is
91.
I think this is my
What year was it?
It's 90 or 91.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is my first this is only my second pre-2000s Tony Scott. The only other one is Top Gun. All the other Tony Scott I've seen have been his 2000s work.
I know Blake has seen The Hunger.
The Hunger's good.
Yeah,
Top Gun we've all seen.
Top Gun's amazing.
Beverly Hills Cop 2. I definitely need to watch that.
That's good. It's good. I always forget Tony Scott directed that. Because I haven't seen it since I really know who Tony Scott is. So.
Yeah, a lot of his. Yeah, I do need to watch a lot of his pre-2000s work. But because is it similar to? I mean, I'm assuming it's somewhat similar.
Oh, it's definitely a lot of it's similar. But he definitely levels up.
It's not that up in the 2000s. It's not that digital Tony Scott that goes crazy, probably, but
I mean, a lot of them definitely are about conspiracy shit, also, and just not even conspiracy shit, but just honestly prophesying what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's a conspiracy, but really Tony Scott kind of just looks at the world and sees how it's gonna go. I'm thinking of Enemy of the State too. That one's all about how the government's surveilling you and shit. I don't know.
Especially it's we have the system that we're whatever movie especially that one you're talking about. I'm thinking of this one. There's some kind of there's some system like the NFL that we're supposed to trust, and they're the most corrupt of all,
Or just the U.S. too.
Yeah. That's why Enemy State's U.S.
Well, no, this one also is the U.S. too. All senators basically.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, that is true. But I guess we can start with what are your thoughts on the movie? Start with you, Blake.
I really liked it. I didn't know it was going to be a gambling movie. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly, because we were just doing this for football. I had never seen it before. I'd never even really read the synopsis for it, even whenever because this is also one of the Tony Scott movies I haven't seen before, one of the few. And I mean, from the fucking opening, I was like, what the hell is going to happen in this movie, man? Like, we'll get to the opening in a second, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, what just happened? But no, I really do love it because it's like, it really does kind of just it's foretelling what's going to happen in the world, like, because as we see now, like, this is all about like how the NFL is trying to get legal gambling basically, and how the player it has like vague mentions of how the players feel with it, obviously with like Jimmy and shit, but and how like how like that affects the mental of the player side too. But I don't know, I kind of just like it because we see where the NFL is now, how like literally basically all sports markets are just like gambling focused and just in bed with the gambling companies, and it's fucking insane. Yeah. Like even that threat at the end that Bruce Willis has to the senator of like, oh, I didn't give it to the cops, I gave it to the mob. That like really doesn't hold any weight because we see who wins. Like the mob lost out on all this money.
No.
Just by legal gambling and shit. It's crazy. I did really like it though. I loved it. So.
What about you?
Yeah, I really liked it too. Everything Blake said about like the gambling, sports gambling, I completely agree with. But like even as like a neo-noir film, I really liked it because it was just like batshit insane. Like I never knew what was gonna come next. Especially, I mean,
it's a buddy cop movie too.
Yeah, pretty much. Like unlikely one you could say. Yeah, I love like also like Bruce Willis's like Philip Marlowe impression, like it's like not
he's funny as shit.
Not fazed by the world at all, basically throughout the whole film. Yeah, it's insane.
Honestly, because I was also thinking of Philip Marlowe while watching this.
Yeah, also smokes a ton of cigarettes.
Oh,
bro.
yes, he does.
Yeah, I honestly kind of like him a little more than Phil. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Just in terms of
Elliot Gould.
When you make the Tony Scott does such a good job of, if you're gonna make a guy a loser, like actually make him a loser. You know, not being like, oh, he's a loser, but also like every woman wants him and he's not a loser at all. Like
Elliot Gould's like really cool though.
No, I'm not talking about. I was talking more about I was talking In a Lonely Place. I was thinking of Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, so the completely different person I was
talking
about?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Honestly, Elliot Gould kind of makes more sense. But I was thinking of Humphrey Bogart watching this because it's like...
okay, yeah.
They're both supposed to be like loser types, but like Bruce Willis is such like an actual... Like, I believe in him as like an actual loser.
He's such a natural loser.
Like it's like pushing to the extreme. Like his wife like literally cheated on him with this guy.
God,
like right up from the opening and stuff. Like how long he spends on that too. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's like incapable of caring about anything in the world.
Yeah.
But then I guess like kind of at the end he does change. Or maybe if he does, I don't know.
Oh, that last scene is just like so bad.
I knew Dave was gonna say something about it. But
the love story is terrible. Yes,
it is.
It's not there that much though. I don't think.
Not that much, thank God.
It's just kind of weird. Like, other than that.
Yeah.
But I guess I can go too. Like, I really like the movie. Like, yeah, obviously because this movie came out in 1991. And gambling didn't become huge legally. Because, like, there's a really good quote in the movie where he's like, why do you think there's injury reports? I guess in the 90s, early 90s, only the NFL had it. So, I don't know when the NBA got injury reports, but that's standard basically across every sport now. To have injury reports. But the reason for that is gambling. So, like, legalized gambling didn't start happening in, like, nationwide until, like, the like 2010s and stuff. But injury reports happen because of gambling, and those happened in the early 90s. So it's like it's basically the movie's like already saying the NFL knows like it's not gambling's not illegal, but we know it's happening. It's a big part of the sport, you know, because that's why we have injury reports. You know, why else would they have them?
He tries to fan.
But now
probably.
No, it's for gambling. It's for like if you're betting on it, you want to have an injury report of who you want to have more much information.
But the incentive for like NFL to do is to, like bring those people in still, right? Or like to not piss them off.
Yes, people that are gambling.
Yes,
exactly. So it's like one of those things. Like we know, because but it's like it's so crazy because like It was. I still remember like watching sports and stuff, and like it would still be like you wouldn't talk like a mainstream show wouldn't talk about it. You know, like on ESPN and stuff. It was only like people on the side would talk about it, lines and stuff. But now it's like literally everywhere. Like mainstream Sports Center will have like lines and stuff, and everyone's expected to understand what's going on about like with
Shams is like
stuff.
Sponsored by like was it
he's
DraftKings or FanDuel
exactly.
or something? Like,
exactly. But the reason for that, is talked about in this movie. At least it's touched on a little bit. I wish it would go more depth, but it's like it's about the money of how do you increase revenue? It's like one way to increase revenue is something that was illegal for a long time, just make it legal. And then now you've increased a huge revenue in the sport. That's basically what's happened because like the NBA like ratings are going down, but they just had to sign like the biggest TV deal ever.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is because TV has its own issues like of like basically the only people watch on cable is live sports. So like as it goes down, the only thing that's valuable is sports.
Yeah.
But another big part of it is gambling too. Is like gambling has put so much more money into the sport just by making something that used to be illegal in like a gray area. You had to like go through so many loopholes just to do it. Now it's just like really easy to do. Yeah. You know. But is that a good thing? Like that's what this movie kind of also is probably saying no.
No, it's definitely a very bleak movie. So.
It is, and I guess because this is a big topic I go back and forth on is like is like. Gambling is probably not a good thing, you know. It's totally not. Especially in the sport, like because I love sports, and I can just see how much it's impacted it. You know how much it's just like, and it's not positive for the most part.
Yeah.
But another thing I love about the movie too, outside of just the gambling part, is I noticed how basically heavy Tony Scott's guns are, or his like gunshots, and how good he is at editing them.
Yeah.
Because like every time a gun scene or a gun battle happens, just like so, because they're like so. It's like so shocking all of a sudden. Like Blake mentioned the opening one, which is just so insane. Like never
insane.
Oh
like not in a million years. Not in a million years. I expected that was gonna happen.
I'm surprised no one talks about it more. I was like, how have I never heard about this?
It's not for real though.
Like I wouldn't shut up about that.
I was shocked.
But then, like, there's multiple guns, like people dying like that all of a sudden, just in the slow motion. He like adds like you can see some of his early stylistic techniques happening.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, even all the hits have weight too. Like Bruce Willis literally kills a guy with one hit. Like, like in the movie, it's kind of insane. So.
Yeah, there's like a lot of killing too, which is fun.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is.
But no,
creative.
Also, Bruce Willis, kind of forgotten about. He doesn't. I feel like he doesn't get talked about as much.
Yeah, he's gnarly.
But a great, like a very key actor in the '90s, especially.
Oh, yeah. He commits to the character very well.
Pump video SAS. Wait, you would have been killing Carson for saying that. you know, I'm right.
He really sticks by it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, I'm right. You would have been killing Carson for that.
I could have said anything. You would have said that.
Exactly.
So shut the fuck up.
But that one was great. Whatever you said, commits to the character.
He's like, he doesn't back down. You know what I mean? Anyway.
No, but he is great. Like,
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, I guess he's like, I believe him more as like a loser. Like Humphrey Bogart to me, he's more of like just the classic kind of Hollywood type. But Bruce Willis, I can actually believe as like a kind of washed up detective. I don't know.
But he's not a detective in the only place.
It's a film writer, dude.
Yeah, he's like okay. You know what I mean? He basically is.
Yeah, but he's like, he's not really washed up, is he?
Well, he's definitely washed up. He's 100% washed up in the movie.
He's kind of washed up.
He's literally supposed to be, because he's a screenwriter, he's like a washed up detective.
Okay, I can see that, yeah. Anyway.
You're saying that's not noir?
It has noir elements. It's not maybe not the most traditional noir.
I mean, this one's not either.
Yeah, well, it's more it's neo-noir, which is just like... I see it more as noir as like more private detective. Like I feel like that's more traditional noir, and so like I feel like this is more. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. But he's technically a PI in this, isn't he?
In this movie, yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you're saying mild way.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think we can go ahead and get into it. I think I'm going to use a Friday Night song
It's a great song.
for the intro. Blake
Makes no sense just because it's supposed to be the NFL, but hey, it's okay. There's literally no Friday night games ever in the NFL.
Did they used to have it?
I don't think
What
so.
if you're wrong?
Friday
What if you're
night's a
wrong?
high school thing. That's why at first I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, is this a high school movie?" And then it was just basically NFL. So
Let me Google this.
I'm like, the NFL has Friday day base or football now with the Black Friday shit, but I don't think they had ever had one before that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
because of like monopoly rulings, I think. Because
I
that's
think
why they
so.
can't have games on Saturdays, because like it's taking away from like college and then high school. Actually, maybe I don't know specifically high school, but
Well, high school's the only one that I even know does Friday night. I guess college does too. So
yeah, they do have some Friday night games.
But usually...
I just thought it was a funny song choice because I was expecting Sunday night or something, but yeah, that probably was copyrighted even at that point. Even
Yeah, I'm
even
sure they
in the
would've got-
90s,
they're
Sunday
trying to
Night
avoid getting in
Football's
trouble.
probably Copyrighted.
Either way, people know what they're talking
Oh,
about
yes.
with NFL, especially once you start seeing the like actual players and stuff. Like, it doesn't look like high school.
No, we
Well-
got a fucking oil guy, like this billionaire. Like, I think it's the senator, but like, isn't the senator like the coach?
No, that's Center's a different guy.
But the fat guy at the
That's
beginning,
the
that's
owner.
not the
That's the
senator.
owner.
Oh, that's the owner.
Yeah.
That's still the
Okay.
owner. Yeah.
Okay.
Senator's the guy with the weird face.
Weird face, skinny.
That's just the
Yeah.
only way I remember him.
I just thought they were both fat, so they looked very similar to me. But
He's not. The senator's not fat.
no, Shelley Marcone.
No, yeah, that's the owner.
He's also a senator.
Oh, is he also a senator?
Yeah. He's also a senator.
I thought he was just the owner.
I don't know if he's a senator.
He's a
I didn't
senator.
think
Yeah.
he was a senator.
It says Senator
'Cause, well,
Marcone
he has to
or
bribe-
Macron or whatever his name is.
Because he had to bribe the senator to get the.
I think he's also a senator for some reason. I remember that distinctly in the movie,
Okay, I don't know.
but I could
I
also
didn't
be
catch
wrong.
that.
I
I
could
didn't
also
catch
be
that.
wrong. So
See, we had to bribe the senator to get the law passed.
Yeah. Well, he said he bribed like all of them except for him. This is like one of the guys he couldn't get by or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
But either way, like we see the game happening in like this, like a lot of rain.
Very like
very
disgusting,
dark.
grungy,
Yeah,
wet.
honestly. And then,
Also, okay, opening credit sequence too. Can't forget about that. With the TV, and it's like has like the crazy editing.
with the Friday Night Football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, because we should mention that. That's a good mention because Tony Scott was a commercial. He did commercials too
really?
for
Damn.
movies.
yeah, that's what.
So you can kind of, especially during that opening, the Friday Night Football. It's
Yeah.
like he's like in his element here.
Have you watched a lot of his commercials? Like, have you seen any
No,
of
I
them?
haven't. No.
Yeah, I might.
Or maybe I haven't. I don't know. But well, then we see like Billy Cole. All of a sudden, he like gets dark. He's like, I think it's a halftime or something. And someone's
Yeah.
like, you got a call, which is kind of weird. You know, they just let him take a call at halftime without any
The
issues.
fix is in. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is how it happens every night. That's how the Chiefs win every night.
But this is where it's like, this is where this one more than the Friday Night Football thing is like the gambler or whatever calling him is like, you better get some touchdowns fast or something. Or
Yeah.
your family's in danger. I forget exactly.
Basically
what they said.
threatening him.
Yeah. But the fact that he says get some touchdowns, like, it's just easy to do.
Yeah, it's like,
It's just like you can't just get that. Like if you're a true gambler, you know, you're just like that'd be like way too like fixed if you're just like get some
Yeah.
touchdowns. Yeah, it's like you'd have to do like way more things. Like that's why if you're fixed, it is like get hurt in the third quarter or something.
Yeah.
Or like score under.
Yeah.
Those are way easier
Like, don't
things to bet
try.
on.
Yeah.
Then be like get a touchdown.
Just get one.
It's not that easy.
Run around the defense.
Yeah. But he doesn't even say touchdown. He says touchdowns too. So it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
multiple. It's like what the fuck?
Damn.
Like who do you think this guy is? But I guess he is one of the best players or something.
I mean, the gambler's probably delusional.
Uh,
You know how people be.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
He probably had an insane like money, like parlay or money line.
That's literally it. If you just put that quote right now on Twitter, that's exactly how people talk to players now. So-
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Do they have parlays back in the day? Is that more of like a new thing?
No,
I don't know.
they had parlays back in the day too.
I don't really know the history of gambling, but
I don't know. But then like we're watching like during the game, like as this call is happening, the NFL owner is also getting interviewed about the down TV ratings,
yeah.
and he's like criticizing the journalists and stuff.
This guy, he plays the character very well of like the scumbag Southern
Yes.
owner,
Yes,
who's
yes.
definitely racist.
Yeah.
You know, we probably never. I don't know if he ever like says anything really racist, but like he definitely gives like what's the Clippers owner?
Donald Sterling.
Yeah, Donald
Jerry
Sterling
Jones,
vibes.
Jerry
Those
Jones.
kind of vibes, like
Definitely Jerry Jones vibes.
Definitely.
yeah.
But then we get honestly maybe the most shocking scene in the movie too.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
So we're watching Billy Cole. We're like, how's he gonna score these touchdowns?
How is he?
What's he gonna
And
do?
we find
What's
out.
he gonna
We
do?
find out because it's like touchdowns makes no sense, and he understands that, I guess. So
Yeah.
he does it the only, and like it's more about the pressure getting to him. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just an insane way to.
Just the pressure, yeah. You got a little under pressure, you know.
Because we've heard of like workplace shootings, but
Nothing like this.
one's
Nothing
insane.
like
This
this.
one's insane. So yeah, he's like running, breaks some tackles,
Yeah, he's like
but
trying
then
to
all of a
do well.
sudden,
'Cause, yeah, I thought he was about to
Pulls out
score.
his
I thought he was
pistol.
about to score. I was like, oh shit, he's
yeah,
gonna do
no,
it. And then
pulls out the pistol and starts shooting players.
It's just
like,
insane.
yeah,
And then
He
this,
scores.
honestly, this great shot though. He does score. Kneels in the end zone, and the camera flips to like behind him. All the cops and stuff are like waiting right to
yeah, Dutch angle.
the-
Like,
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
Dutch angle, and then it cuts to his face, and he's like, "Ain't life a bitch?"
Ain't life a
and
bitch,
shoots
yeah.
himself in the head.
Damn.
Just so good. And then it's all it's like cause it's like all that very dark scene like you were mentioning at the beginning, and then it cuts to like this very bright scene of
Yes.
these kids like messing with Bruce Willis, leaving his car.
Like leaving a
Uh,
dead animal in there on him.
Yeah, they leave a dead animal. He gets a call. He gets a call from
It's
his
from the
detective.
friend that's
Yeah.
banging his wife.
The detective.
Yeah,
Well, we don't know yet.
Well, yeah, we don't know
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yet.
Banging his
But
wife, but basically the detective
Yeah.
is like giving him a job offer. It's kind of intercut with what's his name? Jimmy,
yeah,
who
Yeah.
we learn is like is not in the NFL anymore.
Due to gambling.
Yeah, doing the gambling.
Very relevant nowadays.
Honestly, yeah. Also,
Yeah,
They also have a lot of things in this about like addiction to like drugs that you need to like just play through the pain. So
Yeah.
because I think that's also partially why he's out. That's at least why he thinks he's out of the league too. It's because of the injury reports and everyone knows his conditions and shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
his addictions. I don't know.
Yeah, and he saves. He has like he's at like a team party or whatever, and then like the one football player is like drowning the girl because like, she won't give him head or whatever, and like he like
It's insane.
saves her. I guess like
well,
yeah.
he throws the football at his head.
Yeah.
to show us like he's still a good quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
awesome.
yeah, it's kind of insane.
I mean, this is probably more. This is athlete culture, or at least.
Like
At
like
least a
frat
certain
bro
aspect.
culture.
Yeah. But either way, that's what it's like. We're basically getting behind the scenes of both these guys' lives.
Yeah.
How they're both kind of washed up, I guess, in a way. Then Bruce Willis comes home to his wife, and this is where he's like, we see he's still a good detective because he's like, he notices the shower's wet, but her hair's
Yeah.
dry.
It
what
was
else
the
he does.
steam from the shower,
The steam,
and then
something else too.
he's like, well, he looks under the bed. He's like, okay, there wasn't a guy under the bed,
yeah.
so he has to be in the closet.
Pulls out the gun, and then the detective that offered him the job earlier, Mike.
Yeah. Well, no, he asked her who's in the closet. She won't give it up, and he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, and I'm gonna shoot into that closet." And then she finally, I guess, like then he opens it up, right?
Yes.
Because he's like, yeah, he doesn't want to get shot, obviously. Like, damn.
And do you remember he's like, oh, it was an accident or something? I forgot what he
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I was like, yeah, oh my god, yeah. He was
because,
like,
like,
oh,
police
it just happened, you know.
No,
I
and
didn't
then
mean
Bruce
it.
Willis said, because Bruce Willis has some funny ass lines.
Oh, he
Oh,
does,
yeah.
yeah.
And they're like kind of darker too. Because I forgot, I skipped over one earlier, where he's like, well, this one's not. It's not a joke. It's kind of serious. But where he's like staring in the car mirror, he's like, nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. You're gonna lose. Smiling fuck. It's like giving himself a motivation speech. It was like the most depressing thing ever. Like, I don't know. I kind of love it. This one, like Tony Scott's like. He's willing to go a little more like realistic than like Humphrey Bogart. Like you couldn't see like a Humphrey Bogart loser doing this kind of.
Bro, Humphrey Bogart, bro, you just have beef with him. Huh?
No, it's just like what I prefer when it's like, oh, he's supposed to be like some loser, washed up, like oh he's so ugly, and it's like it's Humphrey Bogart, and it's like in a perfect suit. Like I don't know, I prefer Bruce Willis. And, even though he's still got he's not like he's still pretty good looking in the movie, but I think he's more
You can buy the loser more.
yes,
yeah.
exactly. And then a lot of the dialogue too is more like
He's got.
harsher.
I honestly think. I honestly think the
more
only
crass.
reason you think this though is because
Well,
Bruce Willis looks more like a middle-aged man.
Well, that's what I'm
than Humphrey
saying. The look is a
Bogart
huge
does.
part of it. Yes, the look is a huge and like the dialogue too. Like he's
Yeah.
like
It was
more
old
crass.
Hollywood,
Like
so the dialogue is
because like this is the
clean.
example of the when he's about to, when he tells the guy he's like, oh, what are you gonna say? You tripped, slipped on the floor, and accidentally stuck your dick in my wife. Oops, I'm so sorry, Mrs. H. I guess this isn't my week.
It only places old Hollywood though, so it's like
That is partly
it's
true.
the dialogue is more
Well, I
clean
mean-
for that reason.
I don't know. I could find someone in old Hollywood too.
I'd
have to look.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a certain stylist.
Yeah. Well, and Hays Code too. You probably couldn't say dick on screen.
I will say, now I'm thinking, this is like, because this is early Tony Scott, you can kind of tell this is, at least I feel like this is a slower movie. You know, he's still like,
I can-
in the
I can-
2000s movies, like, the way he's cutting across is way faster, at least, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, compared to
It's
that,
not-
maybe it's
he does-
slower.
More interesting.
It's still pretty fast though.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
still don't think it's like a slow
maybe I was
movie.
maybe I was like very absorbed in it. Maybe that's why. But like, I don't know. It's still, yeah, it felt like we were going from insane thing to insane thing.
But yeah, then he basically after he finds out about his friend cheating on him with his wife. They walk out together,
Yeah. I was just,
and he's like head or gut, and he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
gut, and he punches him. And then his friend goes to his car, and his car blows up.
Yeah.
And that's when we kind of learn like the story was like bigger than just like some local. We're about to start learning anyway. It's like a bigger story.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to Jimmy at the same club that Bruce Willis is going to be.
It's
like,
where
spying on the
he
girl.
was sent.
Yeah, or not spying. I guess not spying. He's been hired by her
Yeah.
to protect her, I guess.
yeah.
And they're both there. That's when they meet for the first time. We get the kind of classic, I don't know, back and forth of like they're measuring each other's toughness.
I like
She's
it.
played by Halle Berry too,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Okay, damn.
She doesn't even really look like her that
No.
much.
I was like, she looks recognizable, but I didn't know that.
Also, we forgot to say the funny line that the detective friend says before he dies. Well, it's a scene before, scene or two before, where he's like talking about the girl, and he's like, she's like a 3-finger girl
my
or something.
God.
He's like, yeah, because she's like a 3-finger. She's like a 3 on the finger scale. Like I would cut 3 of my fingers off for a
Yes.
chance to fuck her or something. I was like, oh god.
Damn.
Like yeah, like
Because I love that there's
A lot
like a
of
little
men
mini
in-
twist if you're watching it for the first time of like a guy saying this to Bruce Willis is the main character. You're not gonna expect that guy to be the one who's cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's kind of like
And then Bruce
like,
Willis goes like, "Well, how many fingers was it to fuck my?"
Yeah. No, yeah. There's a man. There's a lot. I guess there's a lot of misogyny in this movie. He's not afraid of showing that.
Oh yes,
Uh,
especially with this like kind of workplace he's showing.
yeah,
Football culture.
but even not even just the football culture either. Like the senator is like
Oh,
shown
yeah.
to like be torturing a woman and like
Yeah, that
that
was crazy.
I think there's some other stuff too, but yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, because actually we do get a flashback scene for the first time of like, he's like he sees the senator's like poster. And that's when we get the flashback of that first of what you're talking about, where he's like,
Well, it's just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's supposed to be.
You
you'll
just
see
hear
the
the
second part of
screams.
it.
He's like
Yeah.
outside the door, guarding the door, and he's like hearing screaming.
Yeah. But this is where like these guys come and like beat him up, and one guy is like taking him out back to shoot him.
Oh my god!
I love this scene.
Where he's like starts telling jokes to distract him. He does this again.
It's like
later.
your mama jokes, basically.
Yeah,
It's just
pretty
fucking
much.
funny as hell.
And this guy like starts cracking up too.
No, the slap your thigh and ride the wave is crazy. that was
She's like
insane.
she's so
She's
like,
so
how
fat, I
is
had
she?
to roll her in flour to find the look for the wet spot. I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking funny as shit.
And then she's like, I'm not saying she's fat, but her high school picture was an aerial photograph. And that's when he starts cracking up, and that's when he uses it to get away.
Yeah, he grabs, like,
He
a-
grabs a beer bottle,
like a broken piece
bottle,
of it.
stabs the guy in the neck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I love too. It's like you you usually don't like this guy's like cracking up laughing too from a Yo Mama joke and then dies right after.
It's like I would have done the same.
Kind of
probably.
crazy way to die.
I would have been vulnerable as well in that situation.
But what does he say? He says like "you bastard" or "you bitch," and Bruce Willis says like the first of many of his like and then some or something.
Oh wait, what?
Because the guy calls him something, and like Bruce Willis just has this comeback of multiple times. I feel like in the movie, like whenever someone calls him a bitch or a bastard, he just goes like "and then some" or something.
What he's like, I'll kill you or something for that. He says that multiple times.
Not that. It's just more. It's just basically he's saying like, "Yeah, I'm a bigger bitch than you even think I am." I don't know.
I don't remember the line you're talking about because I remember multiple times where he's like, "I'll kill you for that."
No, yeah, he does
he
do
ends
that
up
a lot
killing
too.
them.
He does do that a lot too. If you touch me again, I'll kill you.
Yeah, okay, that's one. Yes. But this is the scene where I'm talking about where it's like another sudden death, where like we're watching Corey or Halle Berry, because we think I honestly thought she's like the first time I watched it, she's gonna be like a main character in the movie too with them, you know. But then she's like,
That's what I thought.
but then you should kind of realize when they're taking separate cars.
Yeah.
It's like why else would they in a movie like why would they take separate cars to the same place?
Yeah.
But like oh she like made me there too. And so he gets stuck at a red light, and while she's going, all of a sudden these cars come up behind her,
just
or
like-
she gets rear-ended, and she gets out for some reason, which makes no sense. Like if
Well, she got
she's
rear-ended.
no, but if she's worried enough to have a protected to bodyguard.
Well, she's not worried about it though. I
no,
thought.
she's the one that hires the bodyguard, Bruce Willis.
But she tells him when they were walking out of the club, like, "Oh, it was just a creep said some stuff." That's all she said. She
she's
was
lying
kind,
to him.
She was kind of.
She's lying
was
to
she
him.
lying to him?
She wants to make him feel better.
Yeah, because he's like why
okay.
why am I not
Okay,
gonna
that
get
actually
this
makes
bodyguard?
sense.
She's like obviously saying
Because
I
I
want
guess she
an
is
actual bodyguard.
blackmailing like two of the most like powerful people.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
No, so that's why it's like why would she get out?
Because Jimmy's even like, "Don't get out of the car."
Yeah.
But then she gets out and just like, oh my, the way she gets
man.
gunned down all of a sudden. There's all, like,
It's
the
insane.
gunshots are so loud.
Overkill.
It's so loud. Overkill, yeah.
This reminds me of like Martin Scorsese, like killing Sonny or whatever.
Which
In
one's
The
Sonny?
Godfather. I don't know. He's the guy that they like literally
You
just.
said
mowed
Martin
down.
Scorsese kills him in The Godfather.
Well, okay. No. Yeah, no.
Francis
Ford Coppola.
Damn, they're the same person.
They were melding. Yeah.
The
As we
Italian-
know,
the Italian
as we know,
Americans are
As we
all the
know,
same
Martin
in mind.
As we know, Martin Scorsese is only known for his mob movies. So.
Yeah, it's over The Godfather. Damn.
I proved it.
Damn. What's next? Though?
Yeah, where were we?
Well, she's died,
Oh yeah, she just
Yeah, she just died.
and like
And they cut to them at the police station.
Well, Bruce Willis, he comes in guns blazing. Also, he just comes in
Also,
running
yeah,
with two
yeah.
guns, just like firing.
No, there is like a big gunfight
Yeah.
that happens, and of course they barely survive. Then it cuts to them at the police station. I know we just did like a Rebel Without a Cause because that's on my mind, where like characters get over like deaths kind of really quickly
yeah,
of like people they loved a lot.
yeah.
It's like this is also Jimmy, the quarterback.
Yeah.
He basically once he like gets Bruce Willis and like he's joking with him, like
He falls in love with Bruce Willis. Yeah. He's on to the next person.
Yeah. But yeah, they're like laughing. They're like joking it up and stuff. I guess not actually, but in the movie's context, they are.
Yeah,
Something
kinda,
something like
yeah.
the $650.
You know, he just like definitely just saw her get brutally gunned
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
He helplessly stood by and couldn't do anything about it. Yeah.
No, but then we're no, yeah. Well, I
Well,
forget.
he's revealed-
They're more just talking in the police station. We also learn like this police captain tells us like he's talking to someone about how Bruce Willis apparently saved the president once.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we ever learn how he did that?
We
I think
the
we
scene.
see it,
We see the
yeah.
scene
Do we?
briefly,
See it.
yeah, because he like, I forgot exactly what.
Basically, just the gunman came out and he saw him first.
And he
was
like
"Get
took,
down."
he took the bullets.
Yeah,
too.
he took the bullets.
Yeah, I forgot why.
I don't remember
It was kinda
why that
random. It was
flashback
kinda
happened.
random.
Yeah, I don't remember what triggered that flashback, but something did.
Yeah.
But then they go to see her.
I think the other cop also says something about like if he figures out that Bruce Willis is the guy leaving those weird calls on Senator Boehner's phone, that he's going to come after him. Because apparently we find out the senator's been getting these weird calls too.
No, because we learn later, like, they get some, like, sheet with the random phone numbers, and he's like, oh, that's Senator Boehner's house. And he's like, how do you know that? He's like,
How do you know that?
he's like, I made a few calls before.
Yeah.
But anyway, they go search her apartment. Or her apartment. It's like a huge house.
It's like, what I don't understand is how she can afford this.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, it's because I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
But then they find like he's like looking for pills basically, and he finds the tape, basically the blackmail that she was going to use to get him his job back in the NFL.
Yeah.
But then like this is one of the funniest scenes.
That's so
funny.
The state player. And he starts playing. He's like, oh, let's fast forward to the good part.
He's like, oh, it's slow.
He's like,
yeah.
fast forward.
Don't fast forward.
No, he's like, fast forward kills the day. Fast forward.
It's like, yeah.
He's just like, fast forward kills the tape. He's like, how was I supposed to know that?
Yeah, this is straight out of Buddy Cop. Like, it's like a scenario out of that. Yeah.
No, but then but I think that I think they're still together when like Bruce Willis like, or they're about to leave, and then Bruce Willis realizes there's probably a car in Bob and Jimmy's car.
Well, because like,
Well,
I guess
that's her other
it's also
car.
it's her other
Yeah, her
car.
other
And
car.
so they rigged that car thinking she was gonna be in it,
Yeah.
and then she took her other car that night, and so they had to gun her down instead.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why that one had the bomb in it still.
Saves her life.
Catches it.
And the C4 ends up saving their life, exactly.
It's also a funny scene too. Another one.
Oh my god!
Like they just have some amazing lines together because those two guys just walk up and then like they're basically just saying like, you know, it's a little late for you guys to be out, don't you think? Like, oh, the lights are on. I don't know.
Oh man.
But then these like two more gangsters just
Yeah.
come, start asking them for the evidence, and they basically like, well, I forget how they get them near the car.
Well, they want the keys, right? And then they
he
throw
throws
the keys,
yeah.
to make them shoot the
Yes.
trunk open.
Yeah, and that's when they're like they back away.
Yeah, they like go like just in time. They like start rolling down the hill, and then when it blows up, it like the car goes over the hill right towards
follows
them, so like,
them.
they keep going even after they stop.
Now that I think about it, this is another Tony Scott thing that'll go through his career, is just using explosions like this.
Oh yeah.
Like multiple times, the characters like get out of a situation with the explosion. Like this one, the very end of the movie, with like those like exploding like bullet things,
yeah.
like surprise explosions.
What are they called? The saw bullets or something like that?
I feel
That's a special name.
Yeah,
Shredder bullets.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
was. Shredders.
But then we come home. Like Jimmy comes home to Bruce Willis' house, and we meet his daughter, who also has like a basically the same kind of uses the same mouth that Bruce Willis does.
Yeah,
It's kind of
she's-
funny to watch her.
No,
Like talk to Jimmy
she's
and stuff.
funny. And her coming up later is really funny. Even though she's definitely like used for like she's definitely only there because like the tension of like his daughter being killed. But like she is very funny in that
She's
situation.
got personality, so
Like when she's pointing the gun at
She's
at
a little
Jimmy
Bruce
at the end,
Willis,
like when
yeah.
she keeps pointing the gun at him when she's like showing where she has a gun. It's so funny. But yeah. But yeah.
But then Bruce Willis, like, as they're at the house, like, there's, like, multiple conversations that go on, but the important one is, like, Bruce Willis sees Jimmy, like, trying to take pills.
Yeah, when he's like taking his trying to
Yeah,
take
and
a
that's
shot.
when he gets really mad at him and stuff, and, like, Jimmy has the great quote I mentioned earlier about the injury report, and he's like, let me just read the quote. He's like, why is there a fucking injury report in pro football, huh? Nobody else has one. Pro football does. You know why? That's how the gamblers will have a fucking accurate spread. It's all business now. They push you until you blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously, like, now I said, like, every sport has a spread, so it's,
Yeah.
like, the quote's even more true now in some
Yeah.
ways. And just the idea of, like, pushing you until your brains blow out. Obviously, he's talking about the movie.
Yeah.
But just, like, I don't know, like, if, like, they didn't even know the extent of CT and, like, that kind of stuff in the NFL now.
Yeah, they definitely do.
So just, like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's all business.
Yeah.
And that's why this movie's so bleak, too. Like, it doesn't even have, like, a hopeful, at least in that side. It's not like the NFL, like, fixed their ways or something and they changed the rule or something. You know, there's not, like, anything like that. It's just, like,
Just even more true.
the happy ending only just comes with the character's personal, like,
Yeah.
victory, and that's it, really.
Yeah, they save a scumbag. I mean,
They what?
they save a scumbag.
That's true.
Like, that's all. Like,
yeah.
even the movie sense, they have to save this guy, even though
Yeah.
he sucks.
Yeah. But he kills himself, I guess. Like,
Who?
Oh, you're talking about
The senator, yeah.
I'm talking about the
senator.
owner.
Yeah, the owner. That one's funny. That one's
that's
funny.
so
That guy-
funny, yeah.
Another
Karma.
explosion.
Karma,
Another
bitch.
explosion too. Then I think about it.
Yeah.
Holy karma.
It's like a SpongeBob gag too. It's like he like
It really
opens
is,
the
though.
case
It
and then just
really
like
is.
far away shot of this thing exploding. Like,
It is.
dude, it's so funny.
This is honestly one of the crazier like sudden like you think it's gonna be a sudden kill too. Because like now Jimmy's like by himself and it's like he's like taking a call or something. He's like going to
Yeah.
No, I think it's like grabbing his mail or something.
Oh, is it mail? Yeah. Okay.
He's back
And
at
then
home.
like it's like basically you don't go out in public in this movie because then
Yeah.
he's gonna come to
Yeah.
you. Like anytime you're in public by yourself, like he's gonna come and kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like literally every time. Yeah, but they all like they take Jimmy, just like throw him off across a bridge in broad daylight.
It was like overpass, right?
Like
Yeah.
these people like run the city apparently because like,
Yeah.
they are not scared of like
They got
getting caught
GPS
or
trackers,
anything.
bro. Like, they got your location.
No, I'm saying like they're not scared of getting caught either. Just in
Oh,
broad
yeah,
daylight
for
throwing
sure.
this guy across the bridge,
Like,
and
really-
he falls pretty far onto a car.
Yeah, he
and just,
does.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
They're like the GTA gang, like criminals, like the NPCs that come after you when you're like doing stuff
Yeah.
illegal in that game. It's crazy.
But then like the next scene, it cuts to Bruce Willis at his house in the morning, and he gets tased and kidnapped too in his trunk. Or in he gets,
Also, another great scene.
with and we're introduced to this like kind of blonde gangster too, who I kind of like. He's got a low personality.
Yeah, he's
Probably had some
insane.
scenes cut if I
Just
had
an
to guess.
assassin. Yeah.
Yeah, like the classic side assassin with some personality.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, they shoot the cop that comes in, like rubs his fingerprints on the
Yeah,
guy.
because I guess this is like in the background. Or I mean, there was a scene about it, but it was like the cops went over to his house because they were like, "Oh, he definitely killed the lover."
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't even put this together. It's just like a simple case of
Yeah.
Bruce Willis killing Mike.
Yeah, because that's what they think is happening.
Yeah.
So that's why they're over there. But yeah,
No, but this game, because the cop comes up and pulls. This is where I'm like, this is actually another sudden, like, kind of gun.
very sudden.
He loves, like, using a gun suddenly.
And it's a great line too.
Yes, because he's like, is there a problem? I feel
Yeah,
like
this is a problem. Yes, officer. There's a problem. Apparently, there are too many bullets in this gun.
I think
It's
shoots
Oh, it's just so good. It's so good.
This one, like, they're really not scared of any consequences whatsoever.
Oh,
And the
Definitely
bullets they definitely have real weight, like you said
Yeah.
earlier. Like, damn.
And they're just
Tears through
mowing-
that guy.
Mowing through people. Both sides are mowing through.
And this is also right after this is when we get the flashback of him saving the president.
Okay, so this is what triggered
Yeah.
it.
Which, and it's also just a classic. I feel like Tony Scott has a lot of these where he shoots flashbacks in very similar ways. Like if you notice, like in I forgot exactly what movies I'm trying to think of. Like Man on Fire. It's like he has this like it's like kind of slow mo, like montage esque. Like very focused on faces and all these like flashback scenes. He shoots them in very similar ways. I feel like. I think it happens in Deja Vu too.
Yeah, Deja Vu is actually what I was thinking of too when you were saying that.
Yeah,
I think I feel like I know what you're talking
yeah.
about. No, but then Willis is like in this like pool scene. Where,
It's a great scene.
He's like
He's in the senator's mansion, or no, the owner's mansion.
Yeah, the owner's mansion.
Yeah,
where honestly I love this kind of scene with the scene where he's like asks for a cigarette.
Yes.
The guy gives him one, then he asks for a light, and the guy punches him or hits him in the head
yeah,
instead of giving him the light.
yeah.
And then it's so funny because Bruce Willis like asks for another one.
Well, Bruce Willis says, "If you touch me,
Yeah,
I'll
if you
kill
touch
you.
me- yeah, he's
if
like-
you touch me again, I'll kill you." And they ask for another line.
Yeah, which is so great. But then the guy does it again, and Bruce Willis like just headbutts him in the nose and kills him.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even know if this is possible, like in real life.
It's a very Katano type
yes
thing to
exactly,
do.
yeah.
Maybe
as we'll
he
see.
has
As we'll
a-
see soon. But
And honestly, the way the guy reacts to it makes it so much more brutal. 'Cause
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
What he says too, he's like he just put his fucking nose through his brain.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't even thought of it like that. I was like, holy shit. Like,
Maybe he's
that's
got a hard
basically
head,
dead.
bro.
Like,
You
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
like- it's just so
Maybe his
crazy.
skull is just like it's rock hard.
Bruce Willis's.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I believe it. At least in the movie context, anyway.
yeah. He's
Uh,
got a bulldozer as a head.
Especially like all these deaths we've seen too, they're just so casual. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another Katana kind of thing.
Yeah.
Too, I guess. But and then like this is where the NFL owner is like comes out of the pool. I don't even know if he's been there the whole time, like or he was in the
yeah.
pool.
It's just-
But
Shelley Marconi, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
That's a fucking
No, 'cause
mob
that-
name. Jesus
Well, no, he comes
Christ.
into the pool. I guess.
Okay,
he does,
He like
yeah.
walks into the
He
room.
walks
actually
into
do
it.
see him. No, because I love this quote where he's like, where he's like saying the bad guy line, where he's like, "You're the bad guy, right?" And he's like, "I'm the bad guy," and I'm supposed to be trembling with fear, and he's like, "Yeah, something like that." He's like, "Fine, I'll start trembling in a minute." In the meantime, could I have a drink? Or something?
It's such a good one. I love it whenever he calls him Shelley Marconi, and the guy says, "Only my friends call me Shelley," and then Bruce Willis goes like, "Oh, you've made friends," or something like that.
Then we get like
His wife's being questioned.
yeah, his wife gets there's like a quick scene of his wife.
His wife and
and
Jimmy.
Jamie are both at the police station getting questioned.
Yeah.
And like then that's when Jimmy gets the center's information from like someone he knows that works at the stadium. He calls.
Yeah.
But that's like this is like a classic example of that. For some reason, the villain just has to give the whole plan to the hero because
Yeah.
they're captured and they're never gonna like get away and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's when he's like telling the NFL's owner's whole plan about legalized sports gambling.
That's pretty funny.
How they're
though.
worried about TV ratings, so this is the only
Yeah.
thing. He says this is the only thing that can save the beast.
Yeah, it's pretty funny though when like he's like talking about how he's like trying to bribe the senator and he's like, he's like I asked for $6 million and then that son of a bitch said like that's too little. Like he said it back and said
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's not enough. Like
And he's like, it's gonna be cheaper to kill the son of a bitch.
yeah, yeah.
No, I love the way this guy talks too.
No, that's what I was saying about like he's like the perfect
Yeah,
like
so
evil
he's
Southern
really good at this
racist
role.
type. Like he
Yeah.
plays it really well.
Uh,
Like he definitely doesn't see his players as humans for
No.
sure.
No,
he's got like an ugly size to him. I don't know, like
he does.
Yeah.
there's like the scene later. I'll bring it up later. He's really good at it. Yeah, and then he also tells him Bruce Willis is gonna be framed for killing the senator too, and that's like the whole
Yeah.
that's the whole thing because Bruce Willis has like motive and stuff. But then we get a scene of Jimmy with the daughter, who like forces herself into the car with him, and they go and follow the game with Bruce Willis, and like they're taking pictures of Bruce Willis handing off the bomb so they can frame him later when the bomb kills the senator.
This is, I think this is the scene basically where she's like, she steals his gun from his closet, and then like he keeps showing it to him, but like by pointing it at him, it's so funny. Just like keeps pointing the gun at him. He's like, "Stop it!" Like, "Yo, chill!" Like,
But honestly, he's making like you kind of think she's being dumb, and she kind of is. But the gun will come up later. Like that's why he keeps pointing in the
genius.
movie.
Yeah.
Of like this gun will come up later.
Yeah, she's also carrying the like doll. With
The doll,
her.
too.
Was it? It's like a
Some
stuffed
puppet.
animal.
Yeah, it's a
or
puppet.
something. Yeah.
But yeah, that basically comes like Bruce Will. I forget. Do they? I think they get caught.
Yeah,
hiding.
Jimmy gets caught.
Jimmy gets caught.
Yeah, and the girl
Also
basically
gets caught.
saves the day. Well, she just walks up to them.
I
She
think
walks
They just
up-
think it's a random girl.
Random
so,
girl. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
with a
that's-
puppet.
Yeah.
Because
She's
Bruce
like,
is
"Oh,
like,
you
let the
wanna
girl
play
go.
Yeah, she's like, you want to play with my toy or something?
Oh, yeah, can you make it talk?
Yeah.
And, okay, yeah, and then when he's doing his like ventriloquist act is really
He's
funny.
doing it. Oh, it's funny as hell.
He's like, why did Mr. Bidlow cross the road? He's like, because he got his dick stuck in the chicken. And he's like, this is like the first time you guys have, any of these guys have seen pussy in a long time. Like, especially that fat fuck over there.
And then he shoots that fat fuck over
Yeah,
there.
pretty much. And he's like, where'd you get the suit, Grandpa? Gangsters RF? And then, starts shooting. It's like a John Woo, like, start of an action scene, too, I swear. He's probably done something similar.
I mean, the thing about Tony Scott is he definitely does know who John Woo is, and he likes
Okay.
John Woo
That
because
makes
in
sense.
True Romance, which came out the year before this, he actually has a scene of A Bear Tomorrow too in that
Oh,
movie.
really?
So.
Oh, really? Damn.
That's why part of me thinks he probably knows who Kitano is too, because a lot of the violence in this movie actually does share.
Was
a lot with
that?
Kitano,
You think that was
so-
Tarantino's doing though? 'Cause didn't he like write that movie or something?
Tarantino did write that movie, and Tarantino definitely knows who John Woo is because he's a hack. So
Wait, John Woo or Tarantino?
That's funny as shit.
Tarantino.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say Tarantino's a hack, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I won't go that far.
Damn. Maybe I'll do a podcast episode on it.
I mean, we'll probably do one of his movies at some point.
At some point, maybe. I don't know.
Just like
Like, I feel like if like no one knew who Tarantino was, like say like he was literally like a cult director, like he wasn't super popular. I feel like his movies would be, I don't know.
He's definitely
more acceptable.
overexposed.
Yes,
for
exactly.
sure.
Yeah. For,
But he
okay.
started as a cult director, so.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I don't know. Part of it is people criticize him being over-referential and stuff.
He definitely is kind of annoying, pretty annoying. But yeah.
Either way, back to we get I forget. Yeah, no, they get away. Like they're at the gunfight. There's like
Car
gunfight in the
chase.
forest. There's like this like great car chase of they're at this like. They end up at a house.
Yeah. They
Where they,
basically
like-
like drive the car over the
Yeah.
cliff, or the
Or
bad
people-
guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like another Tony Scott thing of like flipping cars that he loves to do.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they end up at this house and like Bruce Willis uses like his kid as like a hostage to like steal
Oh
this
my
guy's
God,
car. He's like,
yeah.
let us take your car. And he's like, no, I'm not letting you do that. He's like, let us take your car. I'll kill the kid. The guy's like, okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And then he leaves the daughter there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the guy calls the cops. He's like, yeah, this guy's crazy. He's on his way to the stadium
which is
right
kind
now.
of dumb, like that he leaves the daughter there.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to.
Well, and there's another thing, like he thinks he kills this gangster because he's like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's definitely dead. He goes and shoots the car multiple times, but it's a classic role in movies if you don't see a body.
I don't know how this gangster's alive, but hey, with no scratch on him somehow.
If you don't see a body,
Doesn't he have like a scar though?
I don't think
Or,
so.
like, some type of mark?
I know Bruce Willis does, but I don't think the gangster does.
but that's like a further car chase of like in the city.
This one's hilarious.
Basically, and they're like trying to get to the football game
Yeah.
to stop this bomb.
And then like he's like drawing on the paper to tell the like who someone's after them, right? Or
Yeah.
like, is it gangsters? I think.
I think it's gangsters that are after them.
And then it's like he's like trying to draw a bomb. He's like, "Oh, that looks like a fucking fruit." Like,
Yeah.
he's like, "You're gonna tell we have just fruit in here or something." And then like then he like tries to write out bomb, but misspells bomb because he doesn't put the B in there or whatever. And like holds it up and he's like, "Bro, in Polish that means fuck you." Because I don't know if they're Polish or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It's funny though. It's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
But now we're at the game.
They get in a wreck also, and then they get
well,
the
yeah,
first,
he also
they
shoots.
get
He has a really cool thing where he shoots the tires. Well, they get in a wreck, don't they? And then he shoots the tires
Yeah.
off the incoming vehicle to stop them, and then like they.
This is how they get the money, I think.
Yeah.
The $6 million also,
Yeah,
because they have
yeah,
both
yeah.
they have both
Get some
briefcases
like
now,
guns and stuff too.
and get some guns. Yeah.
And it's also revealed that the weird guy that survived like kidnapped his daughter too.
Yeah, because he gets a call. He's like, "Where are you calling from? The bottom of the pool?"
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Then I think.
But then they get to the game.
Well, yeah, they're trying to stop this senator from being from killed. I forgot I think the line might come later where he's like, "You're trying to save the guy that like killed your career, and avenge the guy that fucked your wife or something like that."
Yeah.
See that
That's
goes
the movie.
further about that goes further about the whole loser thing too, which I said. No, but basically right away we see the NFL owner because like the fact that they left the daughter behind. Now the NFL owner has the daughter.
They meet the guy that was doing the blowjob thing in the hallway, and then and then Jimmy just points the gun at him and says, "You want to leave this world?"
Because a guy goes like tries to press him.
He does, yes.
Because he threw the football at him the other day. But then and then they have the face off with the owner.
They have the face off with the owner. I love this scene too. This is where he's like
It
he
is.
seems so
It's a great
dark
scene.
and like the way it's shot is so great. There's like this huge fish tank behind the owner.
Yeah.
And it's like blue. He's like holding the daughter and stuff. No, yeah, this guy's just so intimidating.
Yeah.
And it's another gun example. Like there's like so many where because he's like making fun of Jimmy how he couldn't take the pain, so he had to turn to pills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when he says like couldn't take the pain, all of a sudden he like takes Jimmy's hand and shoots it right in the
Yeah.
shoots his hand like right through.
Shoots his right hand.
Yeah, right. Shoots his right hand right.
His
through.
money arm.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And it's like the way it's cut is so good. Like he shoots the hand close up really quick, and then it cuts to like kind of a medium wide shot, and it shows the owner just like throw his handkerchief behind him. He's like, walk it off.
Yeah.
He's like, walk it off, son. It's just so good. He's like, doesn't even care. And like the way he's like so intimidated by just like staying the same level too. Like doesn't really yell or anything. But Bruce Willis then comes like with his own twist where he's like, "Oh, I have these tapes. That's why you can't kill me."
Yeah, and he says
But, like the big twist is like, what were you gonna say?
Well, no, he basically the owner basically says, "Oh, and I'm sure whenever we kill you, these tapes are gonna get mailed to the cops." And then Bruce Willis is like, "No, actually, they're gonna get mailed to the mob. How do you think they're gonna feel whenever they realize that you're trying to steal $2.5 billion from them or something?" He's like, don't be surprised if the morning after you kill me, you wake up with a stallion head in your bed.
Yeah.
No, that's a great thing. Like I hadn't even thought about too. Of like, I wonder if the mob actually thinks about all this legalized game.
I mean, honestly, they're probably in on it too. It's like there's no way they're not. But
yeah, I don't know, especially in Vegas or something.
Because we know they're rigging shit.
Oh yeah.
Somehow.
But yeah, like I forgot to mention earlier, like this is kind of classic plot, kind of a script writing thing. Where earlier there was like a little joke about the shredder bullets. So of course, like anything somebody mentioned has to be used later on. And that's how they get away, is these shredder bullets that explode.
Because Jimmy's basically just playing it off. He's like, no, everything he told you is a lie. Because like I have the keys right here in that car. That's the bullet.
He's like the briefcase is in the car.
Yeah.
The money.
Yeah, and he just takes the bullet out and acts like it's the keys and just throws it in the fire.
Well, that's a good idea.
And then like fire explodes it, and then like
yes, it does.
Shit goes down.
Shit goes down fast too.
Yeah, but then the owner escapes, and it's so funny after like you see him outside, he's like, "Oh, he actually wasn't here," and then like leaves and like you don't see him again.
I think he literally says like, "I'll be damned, you weren't lying."
Yeah, I'll be damned. Yeah. No, yeah, but the action in this movie, I don't know if we really mentioned, the action's insane.
That's great.
Well, I love this final battle.
Yeah, it's a great battle.
It kind of reminded me of just like the fact that a final battle takes place in like the rafters of a stadium. Of like, have you guys seen the Batman?
Yeah.
Matt Reeves. Remember how that one takes place like in the rafters?
That one kind of sucks though.
I like that.
Because it's like flooding. It's like, okay,
it's
bro.
super dark.
It's good.
It's like,
I liked it.
It's super dark.
The whole flooding thing is like so dumb.
I liked it.
I don't know. I just thought it was really stupid.
Damn.
Like the first like 2/3 of that movie is like really good. The last part.
I like the Raptors part. Like
okay,
maybe all the part where he's like walking in the water, like saving them and shit. Maybe not. I don't know. I still like.
I haven't seen it in so long.
He's the light that leads them out of the darkness.
You just hate it because it's a superhero movie. That's why.
No. Of course not.
Blindly hate it. But yeah, either way, like this is where we get this final battle of Bruce Willis. This is like great center too. Like he's like smiling and watching in the distance, like, oh, what's going on over there? Like doesn't know he's about to be killed.
Well, it's funny because like it's a weird action scene because it's not really a lot of action. It's just Bruce Willis climbing, and then Jimmy's on a horse. Like,
they're the stallions, and so they have like a live mascot.
Yeah, they have a live mascot. He just takes the stallion because the other guy that he pointed the shotgun at has the cops now after him, and so he grabs the stallion. And his whole plan that Bruce Willis gave to him was to distract the senator any way he could. So
he throws a football.
So he throws a football right at him. Nails that bitch too.
Well, he throws the football at the bullet, right? Like,
he throws it at the face.
He's trying to throw at the head to get him out of the way.
Yeah.
The sniper.
Oh, okay.
But then it hits the sniper. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it hits the ball
perfectly. Barely getting out of the way.
Yeah.
And that's when that leads to Bruce Willis getting to the sniper in time, starting this great fight in the rafters.
It's like not really a great fight for Bruce Willis though, because he like knocks him down and then he immediately gets shot at and just falls out of the fucking like netting basically, and into the lights. No, Bruce Willis does.
Oh, into the light.
He like falls into the lights.
Great fight in terms of like this is another thing I was going to mention. Like this might be another early sign of like basically how you can get like cool silhouettes and like quick cutting and stuff into like
it's a great fight.
It's
a great fight
because there's this huge digital screen behind him.
Yeah,
and there's honestly these great silhouettes of like it's one of my like I had to pause it too. Like Yeah, I'll show.
No, yeah, I know. I have it. I know what it is. It's like Miami Vice, kind of like nightclub type deal.
Yeah. But the way it's cut too, it just like it's so good. And then it's kind of like it's not like a great fight in terms of like I don't know. It's like more like a grimy fight kind of.
It is definitely a grind.
Yeah, especially the end.
And then especially the ending's so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then the crowd reaction too, because he pushes us. We see like a helicopter.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we should mention this guy has a sniper first. Once he realizes he can't kill the senator. For some reason, he just pulls out a machine gun, and starts shooting people. He's trying to kill Jimmy, but he starts like just shooting at the field,
Yeah.
like blindly. And that's when Bruce Willis stops him.
Well, he also like kills the cops in the helicopter too.
Yes, that's
like,
what I was going to
there,
mention because
yeah.
the helicopter comes. He kills the people in the helicopter with the machine gun that he's using. But then, so then after the fight, he gets pushed down, and this helicopter that's like the blades are spinning below.
No, as soon as I saw the cut to the
way it's
helicopter,
cut- well-
I was like, oh.
Well,
I know
he
it's not
does that on
happening.
purpose. Like he wants you to think. Like the way it's cut is so funny. He shows the guy falling, then it
Yeah.
just cuts the helicopter blades.
Yeah, it cuts back and forth.
Yeah,
too.
no, and then it cuts the body falling on it.
Well,
and
it,
just
it
so-
cuts back and forth a few times though before that.
It does.
It's like body helicopter blade whirling, body helicopter blade blurring. It's
Okay,
gonna
yes,
go
yes, okay,
whirring.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
oh
yeah.
no.
No, and then the blood
yeah.
splatters. It's honestly kind of beautiful, like
It
the way it
is.
splatters on the screen.
Yeah.
On their like helicopter window. It's weird to say, but then like maybe a sweet moment in the movie too. Bruce
It
Willis
is.
just starts dancing.
It's a great.
Yeah. It's like classic.
Well, because
Because it's like I wonder if people actually know what's going on. Like if you're
Yeah,
There's no way they do.
because I forgot. Yeah, the
It's
audience
very
reaction.
good. Know what's going
The
on.
audience reaction is so funny when
It's hilarious.
the blade actually hits the. You can see the blood when the blade
Yeah.
hits. Everyone's just like, oh, like, you just hear it. It's just so
boy.
funny. But then that's Bruce Willis starts dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
And the way he shows it too, he only shows the wide shot.
Yeah,
I don't even
it's
think he
so
cuts to a
good.
close
He
shot of
doesn't.
Bruce Willis
He
either,
doesn't.
which is just so it makes you feel like the audience, just like an audience member watching it or something.
Yeah.
He told Jimmy that if they survived it, he's gonna dance a jig. So. And I love it because Jimmy's down there going like, "What is that dancer doing being a detective?"
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
Their relationship is great in this movie.
Yes.
Love it. And then I guess we get to the part of the movie Danny hates, right?
Yeah, this kind of wrap up
It's-
conclusion scene.
I mean, the wrap up is pretty good with the senator dying,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
love shiz. It's just like
just
okay,
doesn't-
okay.
He's clean shaven now, though.
clean shaven.
Blake.
No, he's not. He's all
He's a
rugged.
changed
He's all
man.
rugged.
Like, I don't understand why they couldn't.
No, he's
just
like
end
clean
it
shaven
with,
in this scene.
Oh, in that scene.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's like
I thought we were talking
clean-shaven
about
now.
like whenever he's still like at the ambulance or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was
watching
talking
it.
about.
Like,
Yeah, like I don't understand why I couldn't just end up them being detectives or something.
oh man, that would have been so
Oh,
good.
that'd be great.
But of course, like the wife, like he forgives her, and
Well, look,
If there were-
did we mention the owner blowing himself up? I guess
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
forgot.
we
Yeah,
mentioned
he
it a few
does.
times.
because they're like,
That's
yeah,
what
where's,
it
the,
is.
they're like, where's the
It's
briefcase
so
of the bomb?
funny.
He's like, oh, the owner took the wrong one.
I was like, oh,
And then it
my
cuts
God.
like a wide shot, and then it's like a
He's like-
explosion in the background.
Oh man, yeah, it's so funny.
I love everyone's reaction too, because like the cops aren't freaking out, like holy shit, something's like it's like it was like the music's like all quiet.
They start laughing.
Yeah. No, but that's basically it. There's actually a difference. There's like two like wrap up scenes, which is even makes them even more brutal. Like they're now it's like they're like happy later. That's what you mentioned. Bruce Willis is like clean shaven.
He's got a haircut now.
yeah, they're
he's
like-
a good father now.
He's a good father.
Well, actually, the detective thing happens after the family
After that
scene.
family
Yeah,
scene.
this is
yeah.
where he's like,
So
you
you-
want to work.
The real ending happens after the family scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that much though. It's just like, but yeah. Anyway,
That's it.
yeah, that's.
They're gonna be detectives. I would watch another movie with them.
I mean, Bruce Willis has dementia now, though. So
No,
it's
yeah,
not-
I know.
that for sure will
I
happen.
know. And Tony Scott's no longer with us, obviously.
Yeah. No, imagine a direct-to-TV sequel of this. The one like when Bruce Willis
The
was
Last
doing all
Boy
this.
Scouts.
yeah. Oh man.
They probably brought this up to Tony and he said no.
Yeah, he's like, fuck that. Oh man. Damn. Anyway, I guess this is where we get to the draft we're doing. Quick draft we're doing. drafting a
Yes.
football team.
I didn't realize this was a draft, so I'm hoping you guys don't
No, it's
steal
not
my
a draft.
pick, so
Are we not
thank
doing a
God.
draft?
I feel like we should just pick our own players.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't have very many, so
Okay,
if
yeah.
you guys stole any,
That's
of
actually
them-
fine. That's fine.
If you
that's
stole
fine.
any of them, I would have been in a world of
That's
hurt.
fine. Yeah, yeah. It would
I
not
have
have
to
been
steal
good.
some of your picks too, honestly. They're better than mine.
Come on. You got to go with what your heart was thinking.
I mean, what if you have a better pick than me? I don't know.
Then
that's
pick
all
your own
right.
pick. Don't.
You said what my heart's feeling. What if my heart's feeling what you picked?
It's not. It's not.
You said it.
Okay, but yeah. So the positions we're filling are quarterback, running back, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive back, linebacker, defensive lineman, and kicker. So I
Can't
guess
believe we're doing kicker. Useless
Oh, no.
position. Absolutely useless.
no useless.
but,
Whoa,
yeah.
kickers are very important. Kickers are people too, guys.
My team will be going only touchdowns. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn, not even your defense. Your defense, like,
They're fine. Oh yeah, I got defense. They're good.
damn, you said only touchdowns. Though. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we can start with quarterback. Do you want me to go? I don't know if I should go first. Or
I
not.
don't care. I have 2 picks.
Okay. Okay.
But
Well,
I'm
here's
not
here's,
sure
here's
which
my.
one I
Alright,
wanna
I'll go
go with.
first. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm kind of proud of my pick. Here's my thing. I look for 2 things in a quarterback: a strong arm, and have very good access to PEDs.
PEDs.
That's why I'm going Popeye as my
Okay.
quarterback from the
Okay,
Robert
that's a
Altman
good
film.
That's a good pick.
Popeye, because obviously the spinach is his PEDs.
It's a better pick than mine, probably.
Okay.
I mean, I have 2 that I'm deciding between because the first one is honestly the one that we just did, Jimmy.
Honestly,
Oh,
that
really?
was mine.
Damn,
That man's got a cannon of an arm.
Come on.
Got a can of an arm.
Have
And
some-
he's
have some
accurate as
creativity.
shit.
Well,
He's
it was
accurate
hard to
as
get that off
shit.
the mind. And he's an actual quarterback.
He's
Some
accurate
creativity.
as shit.
Well, my
too.
other pick was a recent because I couldn't also get this off my mind of Bigger Than Life.
Yes, sir. I didn't have him, but I
James
thought
Mason,
that
because he's a football player too. He's
because he was
I
throwing
think he was like
darts.
third string.
Oh, wait,
He was throwing
yeah.
dart-
I didn't even
he was
think
throwing
about
dart
that.
tests.
I didn't even think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I actually did not. Damn, I'm crazy. I didn't. think
even though
about
it's kind of
that.
in the movie, like he was actually not that good. Like
Yeah, but
he
like,
gets exposed. But.
But see, Jimmy's also really good because he like nailed the senator in the fucking face with a bullet shot up hand. Like that's a pretty good
Damn.
quarterback. He got guts, man.
okay.
My other one was Legolas, so I'm gonna stick with Jimmy. but-
Legolas?
Yeah,
Why?
he's very competitive. I'm assuming he's accurate
Oh.
because he can hit anything. But
Wait, is he? Who's Legolas again?
he's the elf archer in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I was thinking of. Oh no, I thought you said Toothless.
Toothless? No.
The dragon from.
No.
I was like, why is
That'd
that?
be
the-
insane.
I mean, okay, I guess maybe I could see it. Even though you don't play football with bows, I guess.
You don't, but I mean, he's also an elf, so he's super strong.
Alright. Okay, next pick is running back.
Okay.
I like a guy who's athletic,
yes, sir.
elusive.
Yep.
I'm going the protagonist from Tenet.
Oh, okay.
I
Not
knew
where
you
I
were gonna
thought you
get
were
Kent
going.
Tennant in here.
Not where I thought
He
you
can.
were
He
going.
can. He can. I feel like he has a running back has to invert his body to get around the defense, and so why not get the guy who's the foremost expert on inverting around people, and that's the protagonist from Tenet.
Mine, I feel like, is great, honestly.
Oh, also, John David Washington did play running back in the NFL too.
Well, okay.
Damn.
He didn't actually play in the NFL, probably.
He got
No,
drafted. didn't
yeah,
he?
he was on the Rams.
Does he have stats?
I think he got
how do I
drafted,
look
or
that
he was
up?
on the team or something.
Just look up John Washington.
NFL reference or football,
Yeah,
pro
football
football
reference.
reference.
While you're doing that.
He played 119 games over his career.
119.
He's
Damn.
not-
Oh wait, no.
that
Guess
long.
okay. Never mind. He played defensive end.
Oh.
He could probably play running
You fucked
back.
up?
Wait, no. I thought.
All defensive ends start at
Damn.
running back at some
I
point.
know my defensive end is.
Oh man.
All defensive ends start at running back at some point, Luke. So
No, I thought. But Wikipedia said he played running back.
Wikipedia never lies.
Maybe he played running back in like college or something. I don't know. Anyway,
They all
he
start.
could do it.
They all
Defensive,
start.
a lot of defensive ends can play running back.
If you make it to the NFL, you played running back at one point in your
Also,
life.
he
so-
has the power inversion on his side, so I have no reservations with that.
My running back is Buster Keaton.
Which one? Because
Just Buster
damn, mine was
Keaton.
also Buster Keaton.
Damn.
Let's go!
But you didn't pick a movie, so mine's
Okay,
better.
mine's
Oh.
probably.
No, you didn't pick any
Well, I mean,
movie.
Buster
didn't-
Keaton is just like just any of them, honestly.
No, because mine's the best pick.
Which one?
The cameraman.
I'm doing college though, because college he actually is playing sports in college. So.
Why is he good in the?
Because he literally has that scene where he like runs like to after the phone call or something. I think he calls us.
Oh.
You need to pick our
And he literally
hospitality
goes,
buster though, because that's his most athletic version.
No, but what's the scene where he actually runs to a football field too?
College has that scene. I'm pretty
We
sure.
watched College.
No, we didn't watch College.
No, we watched it because he like runs to a football scene.
No,
It's, like,
it wasn't. We didn't watch.
No,
College.
No,
that
we
was
watched the
Seven
scene.
Chances.
Seven
Because he's
Chances.
running away from the women.
Yeah.
They run over all the football.
Oh, okay, no,
the
yeah,
football
running away from the
players.
woman. So he.
That's why I just
Blake
said Buster
didn't pick that
Keaton
one
in
either.
general.
Though.
That's why I just said
we're
Buster
supposed to
Keaton
pick
in general,
characters,
so-
not
okay.
actors.
Damn.
Fine, Buster Keaton in College then, because he actually. You guys haven't seen
No,
College,
no,
but there's
he
a
has to
great
pick someone
scene where
else.
Buster Keaton is
He
just
has to pick
like
someone else.
running through shit.
Damn.
He missed.
No, I didn't.
Uh,
So both of our running backs is Buster Keaton.
oh well, damn.
Fantastic.
We both have the same picks.
So creative, guys.
Well, I mean, hey, he'd be the best running back, dude.
I'm scared Luke's gonna have my next pick.
For wide receiver, you're definitely not going to pick mine.
Okay, good.
Here's what I don't know what you're going to pick now. So my wide receiver pick, I want someone who is unpredictable in his route running or just anything he's moving his body towards.
Okay.
Jerry Lewis.
Oh my god.
I mean, he could
Okay.
probably. He's
There's
like
no
he's
way.
lengthy too.
He's lengthy,
He could grab
he's
some jump
lengthy, yeah.
balls.
No, see, mine is a similar pick, but I think it's a better. Is
Tati?
Tati
Okay.
Parade specifically because
See,
he shows
I
his
don't- I don't know
he
if
shows
Tati
the most
has a-
craft in Parade too, where he's like actually.
So you're taking
He's
old
kinda
Tati?
slow, he's
You're
kinda
taking
slow,
old
he's kinda
Tati?
slow.
no, he's more of a
movie.
technician though. He's like
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro.
No, no, no.
He's 80.
He's fucking old.
He's got some of the best hands that one though.
At least pick Musgrio's Holiday or something, like, or Jordan Feet. Maybe.
I've already got a real quarterback, so I don't need to worry about accuracy.
I got both.
Bro, he's not gonna get open. He's old as fuck.
He's old as fuck.
He's gonna get open. Like he's got great hands. That's the thing.
No, it doesn't matter if he can't like make it.
Just throw it
No,
up
he's
there.
he's
and
a short
catch
route technician. He doesn't need like a lot
It
of
doesn't
separation.
matter if he's that old. Like,
He
Just throw it
catches
up and
everything in
he'll
his
catch it.
sight.
he's gonna be cooked, bro.
No, damn, you're hating on Tati. Jerry Lewis, like
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about football player.
Jerry Lewis, he doesn't
Jerry Lewis
play-
in the Bellboy.
Parade, he literally plays
In the
multiple
Bellboy,
sports
in-
in the movie.
In the Bellboy, he's young and he's nimble and he for sure could do it really well.
No, I doubt Jerry Lewis. I mean, he may.
No, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen a movie from him, so you can't even say that.
That's fair.
Well, I beat
Can't you
both
tell?
of you on wide receiver because I'm going with Abbott Hoyan and touches in. He's the Abbott. He's the Buddhist Abbott.
Okay.
I was just going for any
Interesting.
wuxia character that I thought was
Ah.
overpowered because they can just jump around and fly around. No one can cover this guy. Are you kidding me? He's a Buddhist monk.
Actually, I have a pick that's gonna cover that guy. with my
Okay,
gaming pick,
okay.
So
Okay,
we'll see.
we'll see.
Okay. Offensive tackle. When I look for an offensive tackle, I want someone very.
Besides you have.
I have a feeling we have a similar one.
Okay.
Or maybe the same one. I want someone who's big, can absorb contact from anyone coming in. Totoro,
Oh, okay. I didn't go with Totoro, but that's okay.
because he's big as fuck.
I went with the
I feel
Totoro
like
clone,
fan
though,
attendance would also
probably.
be great because everyone wants to go see
Yes.
Totoro block. That would be so funny and cute. So let's do it.
It's funny that everything that you said applies to my pick, but I'm going with Orson Welles and Chimes of Midnight.
I thought about doing that too.
I picked F for Fake first, but then I was thinking Chimes of Midnight. He just has the class. Like he's playing the huge.
He's more
guy.
active in that movie.
Well, he's purposely playing like a huge fucking guy. in
yeah,
movie.
that too. Yeah, that guy's a unit, bro. God.
The only good part of the movie.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna ignore that. Anyway,
My offensive tackle is Snorlax.
I mean,
He
Ditto everything
he
you
definitely
just
just
said.
changed his pick based on.
No. No, I thought Luke was gonna. Whenever he said Totoro, I knew
mean,
that
those are
I knew that we were thinking on the same
Pokemon's a
wavelength
cop
at the
out
very
for me.
least. So
Because that's like more of a TV show. I feel like. Than, like
he's in a movie too. So he's in the
is
movie
technically,
too.
Yeah. He's also a video game character primarily. So
Yeah,
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
Whatever.
Leatherface was my
right.
backup. So
I mean,
who's
sure.
going through that guy?
I'm not, bro. I'm not. But he is only one of your offensive tackles, technically.
True. Only the
theoretically.
center. The center needs to be the most intimidating, though. So.
I guess I could see that, yeah. My defensive back is the one I said was going to cover your Wuxia character, so I'll say my Wuxia character. Xiao, oh, God, I'm going to fucking mispronounce this. Xiao Tzu from Dragon Inn.
Okay.
It's the guy,
The main guy.
the main guy from Dragon Inn. Obviously has the athletic abilities you see in a Wuxia character, plus a very defensive guy, especially when he walks into the inn and like everyone's doing it. He's like
True.
the way he plays defense.
He does play
I just
defense
know he's
very
gonna be
well.
locked down for me. Just know he's a special player. Will be a special player.
We'll see if he can beat a Grand Abbot or whatever. You know?
This guy's on it, bro. This guy, nothing phases this dude. I'm telling you. So yeah, that's my pick for DB.
My DBs, I'm gonna go with 2 since there's 2 cornerbacks. Obviously, my first one's Michelle and pickpocket because I just need someone that's good with his hands. You know, he's also very
He's
athletic.
white though.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if he's that athletic though. He seems like
Yeah.
too slim to play football. Like,
Nah, all DBs
He's
are
a
slim.
DB.
What are you talking
No,
about?
but he
You
doesn't-
get him on
like,
that.
he
Get him
doesn't
on
seem
that
like a
NFL.
football
NFL.
player.
It's because he's fucking having to
I
pickpocket.
don't
He's
know.
Hardest
starving,
position in
man.
football, and you're gonna pick it.
He's starving, man. Once we get him on the NFL regimen,
It's like he's like more of a golf player.
once
like
we
a
get
chess
him on the
player or
NFL,
something.
where you go use your hands. In
I
golf,
just
man.
I just
Come
rewatched
on.
the movie too. So.
Where you gonna use your hands in golf? Get
It's
him on
like
the
it's fresh
NFL
on
regimen.
mine.
He's
Fresh on
fine. He's
mine.
fine. My second one is Detective Ozma though, because he's just gonna headbutt people. So.
Who's Detective Osmo?
Violent cop.
I only picked one DB, but see, mine is a better pick than Blake's. Michelle is Belmondo and Breathless. I'm especially thinking of like a young DB. Like I can mold him into like what I want because he's got a lot of
This
energy.
is the same.
And he's like a DB that you can tell he's not gonna be afraid to hit. That's my main thing with Michelle.
Okay.
Like he's gonna be scared to hit. Like
But is
he's
he gonna be
He's not
locked
gonna
down?
need
Is he gonna
to.
lock down
Hit-
though?
I want my DBs to be able to approach to like stop the run. Too.
Michelle's
Not just
hitting.
pass.
Michelle's hitting is just stealing the
No.
football from these guys.
No.
It's gonna be.
He's
easy
not
with
gonna.
his
He's gonna be
hands.
scared. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna be one of those corners that doesn't want to tackle. But like Belmondo's gonna go out there. He's gonna be like he's gonna think he's linebacker.
Like
That's what I want.
no head, no like no.
Yeah,
football
he'll do it
whatsoever.
without the helmet.
That's
too.
why I have
You know what I
Detective.
mean?
That's why I have Detective Ozma backing up Michelle. So.
I would go with maybe him and Pierre LeFou.
See, he's a little older than that. I like the young,
Yes,
young
maybe.
Belmondo. Like I can kind of still.
He's a lot
mold
more
him.
active than Pierre LeFou though. I feel.
Is
like.
he?
He's a lot more. He's like doing a lot more like stunt stuff. I feel like.
I don't
He's like running
know.
and shit.
Yeah, that run that.
He's got more football personality in Breathless.
No, the run that Belmondo has at the end is like so stupid. Whenever he dies, like,
Yeah, he's getting shot, bro.
Yeah,
that's whenever you're supposed to run your most fast. Or, you know, like
Okay.
Well, he's hurt,
most
bro.
fast.
he's fucking shot in the back.
Blake's like this is see like
Power through it,
can't
man.
even take a bullet.
Power through it. Power through like
Blake
Jimmy
is mad
did.
because like Michelle's not a good player. Come on.
Yeah.
Power,
wrong sport.
No.
If it's the wrong
Power,
sport.
power through like Jimmy did. You know, he took a bullet to the hand, still nailed the center in the face.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, they basically forgot that he got shot in the hand. I feel like in the movie, they never really
Well,
referenced it
Bruce Willis gives him his
He powered
shirt.
through
Gives
it.
him a shirt to.
to wrap it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
after that. So.
So linebacker. This is the one I put probably the least thought into.
Same. Although I do have a funny pick.
I went Jeff Bailey from Out of the Past
Okay.
because he's built.
He is built.
He's athletic and he like punches people a lot in that. And I think a few times in that movie. So like, he's probably good enough to play linebacker. I don't know what makes a good linebacker. Seems like a pretty smart guy too.
My linebacker,
Yeah.
I just want someone to go out there and run his hardest and fucking just smack the guy. And whenever I thought of that, I was like, Vincent from Collateral, Tom Cruise.
Is he too small?
Okay.
He's too small.
He might be
bro.
too small.
Yeah.
Not in my eyes.
I don't
Not
know.
in
I
my
want
He's
eyes.
too small to line. Like, go
Not
look up.
mine.
He might be like 100
No,
pounds.
Tom-
too
Tom
small.
Cruise
Look up
is-
Tom
Cruise's
Cruise's weight.
No,
Tom
you
Cruise
can't use
weight.
Tom Cruise though because the way the movie films him, he's 6 foot.
He
tall,
weighs
so-
approximately 150 pounds.
Oh,
the,
go,
way, the way
Blake!
he filmed,
5'7"
filmed is way taller than 5'8".
Because my pick is gonna be. I was also thinking size here. I'm going Tom Hardy in The Dark Knight.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bane.
Tom Cruise, you're just trying to get this guy killed. Like, do you hate him or something? Like, not even corner, linebacker.
Dude, he's an assassin. He'll be
Like,
fine.
I
He'll
just
be
want you to
fine.
imagine.
He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
And then if, like in the Super Bowl right now, Tom Cruise in the middle of that defense.
You're saying Tom Cruise.
He would look so out of place.
You're not saying
what is it,
Vincent.
Make-A-Wish thing? Like, what the hell are you doing out there?
You're not saying Vincent. Vincent is 6 foot tall, 200.
I would have went Vincent for receiver maybe because he runs really fast.
No,
in that
Vincent's
movie.
2 foot.
See, that's the beautiful thing about sports.
Linebacker.
You can't get away with like weird cuts to like a weird angle to make you look taller or something. No, you're getting tackled.
It's the movie.
You're getting tackled.
It's the movie
You're getting run over by Saquon. Saquon's running over.
Saquon's killing that guy.
If you're 150, try to stop the run.
He's 6 foot 2.
I mean, even Tom Hardy's probably not that big, but he's definitely.
No,
way
Tom
big.
Hardy's not that big. If we
But
want to go down that road.
wait, he put
down
on a
that
lot
road.
of weight for Bane, though. He's fucking.
He
huge.
did. He's also like 5'7" though, or 5'8".
Yeah, okay, but it's a weight thing now. I'm concerned about Tom Cruise, and this guy's probably like one of those like barely eats meat people anyway. Like, he'd have to put on a lot of weight to get for it. But like, I was trying to get Tom Cruise in here somehow. I might have gone with him as quarterback.
He's too small though, right?
Yeah, he's like
I mean,
Kyler.
Actually,
Oh, but at least he's got the
Kyler's a
arms.
bit taller. Kyler's like 2 inches taller than him. It's just like
Okay, Blake just thinks too small for quarterback. Let's make him for linebacker. This guy. Imagine saying that though. That's crazy.
Yeah. He also doesn't have the looseness.
No
of
one's
Kyler.
gonna get past my defensive lineman, so it's not gonna matter.
Who's your defense
Who's your
line?
defense
Shrek.
Okay. I like that pick.
I almost picked Shrek for running back, honestly, but
He's kind of slower.
Yeah.
But
I mean, no one can take him down though.
actually, that's a similar pick to mine too, because I'm on the same wavelength. Because like for
we gonna have the
football,
same
like
one? We might have the
football
same
has the
one.
most insane, just like body types and like humans on the planet, especially for like muscle mass, and of football players, defensive linemen are usually just the craziest in terms of like just athletic specimens. So I had to go with the Thing from the Thing. Because they're the most like just like
superhero.
Yeah,
boo.
that's not a superhero.
The Thing?
How?
Wait, from Fantastic Four?
No, from the Thing, the movie, John Carpenter movie.
Oh.
He's like he's gonna mold.
Based like
He's
a
gonna
monster.
mold into
Based like
Miles
a monster.
Garrett.
He's literally a monster.
Yeah, Miles Garrett, Aaron Donald, like those types of players.
No, but he can only do that by being with them, so they're not on the field. He can't even be Shrek. He'll have to be
Wait,
whatever offensive lineman or whatever players around you.
But he like gains like power though, or whatever it does, or whatever it is a thing. I feel like it counts. It gets pretty big at the end.
I mean, it does get big at the end, yeah.
I forgot what even becomes in the end.
It's more
It's
about the
just like-
concept of a thing in general. It's like
Yeah. Well,
He's like I have a concept of a
the thing
defensive line.
at the end is basically just an amalgamation of everything it's been like mimicking. So it's like
okay.
it's got some human in it. It's got some dog in it.
It's got that dog in him.
Got the dog in him. Yes, it
It's
does.
basically a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my pick.
My defensive lineman, I want someone who's going to be fierce, good in combat to get to the quarterback. And so who better do that than Poe from Kung Fu Panda?
That's a good pick too.
Really, I don't know who's stopping this guy. Maybe he'll have some conditioning issues, but I feel like
Poe would be better as an offensive
after a few
lineman,
training camps, I don't know. I feel like we're underrating him here.
Because
Yeah.
Shrek's got that dog in him. I don't know if Poe does.
Poe, I think he does, especially maybe not.
Maybe if you put some
As
Dave
the movies
back
go
there
on,
or
he gets
something.
more of that dog in him. I feel
Maybe if
like
you put some dumplings behind the quarterback.
that too. We could definitely maybe like
I
in
can see
the
that.
back end zone of the back of the
Just
end zone,
have
opposite
someone-
of where the defensive is. We
Just-
just like hover some right there.
Just have someone like hide some dumplings in the quarterback's pocket.
that too.
before
Yeah.
he
So
goes.
like yeah, we might hire Michelle from Pickpocket. To
Oh, okay,
get that-
there you
get
go.
that
We
done.
could, yeah. We could trade.
It's a better role for him.
Yeah. That might help us. So, yeah. And then I guess the last
the
one
worst
is
position of all,
okay. No.
or
Kicker.
best, because this might be my best player, honestly. But
Oh, okay.
Best player. Who?
Mighty Steel Leg from Shaolin Soccer.
Damn, that's a great pick.
I don't know.
That's a great pick. I was thinking of a soccer movie. I didn't even think of that.
Okay.
Deadly
I'm going
accurate
with, I
too.
honestly couldn't think of something for this. I was just going through my letterbox, and I was like, "This guy's pretty athletic, but he's also like too small for any other position." Burt Lancaster in The Flame and the Arrow.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just thinking of that flip. I can't get that flip he does out of the head.
No.
Just like, this guy's like flipping all over the place. Like in the
No,
last
it's
scene.
insane.
Like last
Absurd.
scene.
Okay.
Who's your kicker?
So, I wasn't really thinking much about like athletic ability, but like here's the thing with the kicker, you always want him to be like cool under pressure because he's always gonna have the game on the line, and so who better do that than Philip Marlowe from The Long Goodbye, who no matter what happens, he'll never feel the pressure, if you know what I mean.
He's too stoned, yeah. What?
Too unfazed by the world.
Too unfazed by the world.
Honestly,
He's
I was
also
actually
really good
thinking
at
of a
his
similar
job.
pick to that
Oh, really?
of Matthew McConaughey in The Beach Bum.
I haven't seen that movie, but
But it's a similar kind of character you're
okay.
talking about.
But like, yeah, like, and you know, like, whatever he sets his mind to, he's probably really good at. So
I don't know if I agree with that, but
he's a really good
Elliot
detective,
Gould.
I think.
I don't know, but part of what makes him a good detective is because like he wouldn't be good at anything he did.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't like there's a certain carelessness, like a certain like you have to be willing to be
I like that.
alone. Like
I like
He
that.
can't even
But
find
that's
his
what I'm
cat.
like. I don't know if
are
he'd be
weird.
good at necessarily anything. Like he set his mind to.
I believe in him.
He can't even find his cat, man.
What does that have to do with anything being a kicker, though?
Well, you said he seems like the type of person to be good at anything he set his mind to. I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
I believe in him.
Like Collateral Tom Cruise, I believe that about. Where I'm like, he kind of seems like a maniac.
Yeah, he could play linebacker. I agree.
Maybe he's just like naturally good at stuff. I don't know, but
We should recap the teams, though. That was
All
fun.
my quarterback is Popeye. My running back is the protagonist from Tenet. My wide receiver is Jerry Lewis from The Bellboy. My offensive tackle is
Weak link. Sorry. Keep going
no,
on.
bro, come on. Okay, Mr. Tom Cruise at linebacker over here.
Actually, Michelle could probably cover Jerry Lewis, honestly.
no, he can't.
Yes, he can. If Jerry
Michelle,
Lewis gets that-
Michelle can cover Jerry Lewis.
If Jerry Lewis gets that ball,
Actually, I'll show you the clip. There's a scene because I just rewatched Pickpocket. It's the scene where you watch him run too. And it's like,
Oh, really?
It's so funny.
we
you
just
know?
have to get him on the
Yeah.
NFL
He basically,
training
like,
regimen,
kinda
man.
like,
He'll be
no,
fine.
no, we won't. No, we
It's like
won't.
it's the funniest run ever.
Awesome tackle, Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro. Defensive back, the main guy from Dragon Inn. I was not about to pronounce that name again. Linebacker, Jeff Bailey from Out of the Past. Defensive lineman, Poe from Kung Fu Panda. And my kicker is Philip Marlowe from The Long Goodbye.
My quarterback is Jimmy from The Last Boy Scout. He's going to be carrying the team with wide receiver Abbott Hui Yuan from Touches Zen. Running back was Buster Keaton from College. That's the one I ended up choosing. Offensive tackle was Snorlax. No one's going to get past that, man. Defensive back was Michelle from Pickpocket and Detective Ozma from Violet Cop. Back in the
They're
book.
getting cooked.
Linebacker was Vincent from Collateral.
Oh.
Defensive line.
Blake just put on defense. It's-
No, no one's even getting past Shrek, man. So defensive line, and then
Yes,
kicker
we
to
will.
round it all out.
He's
No,
kind
no,
of slow, out of shape, Shrek.
Oh no, Shrek is fast as hell. You guys need to watch that
He's
movie
like
again.
dad and
Apparently,
stuff.
What scene is he fast in? What are you talking
are you
about?
serious? You don't remember Shrek just like literally dodging everything, jumping over everything, like in Shrek 2 and shit? He's literally a knight in shining armor in this movie, or in Shrek and Shrek 2.
Yeah, but I got Totoro, bro, so
Oh.
it's too bad.
Shrek can get around, don't worry.
Okay.
And then kicker, rounding it all out, Mighty Steel Leg from Shaolin Soccer.
No, I'll give you that. That's a good pick. My pick is me and Blake were both not creative, picking the same people with the character we just did. Jimmy from The Last Boy Scout.
He was good,
quarterback,
man. He was good.
I picked an actual Keaton character from The Cameraman. Tati and Parade for wide receiver.
He's good.
He's
washed.
Offensive tackle Orson Welles and Chimes at Midnight. Defensive back Belmondo and Breathless. Linebacker Tom Hardy in The Dark Knight. Defensive lineman The Thing and The Thing. And then kicker Burt Lancaster in The Flame and the Arrow.
Burt Lancaster.
Damn.
That was fun.
So I think my team's gonna for sure blow up both of your teams.
Nah.
I thought that's a given conclusion.
No one's gonna stop the duo of Jimmy and
Oh, yeah,
Abbott.
everyone's scoring.
Abbott, you won.
Yeah,
That's
Blake
all
getting
we know.
cooked. Yeah, Blake's
Like
getting
Tom,
cooked.
okay,
you basically
my
want Tom
offense
Cruise
is
to die.
Yeah, it's true. He dies. He dies. Like it's over.
And you guys are underrating Tati's hands. I feel like
No.
He just
weak
can't
link.
move, bro. I don't know if he can move like that.
Weak link.
doesn't matter.
Maybe young Tati, I could
He doesn't
see
need the
it.
separation anymore. All he has.
Yes, he
hands.
does.
Jimmy,
You need separation.
Jimmy's gonna be like killing Tati, man.
No.
Who's Jimmy?
The quarterback.
Quarterback. No, he'll throw perfect dimes. Like Tati, all he needs is a little space. He's Travis Kelce. He's
Bro,
Travis Kelce.
one hit and he's done. He's nimble, bro.
Travis
Like,
Kelce. And honestly,
bones
I'm
are
thinking how
fragile.
nimble
His
he
bones
was
are
in the movie
fragile.
too.
he's fragile.
He fucking plays
he's
tennis.
old though.
He plays tennis with himself in the movie. It doesn't matter how old.
But
he
this is
is.
football, not fucking fake tennis.
Hey, We're
not playing fake tennis.
Tom Brady played till he was old as fuck. Why can't Tati?
He was a quarterback too. He's not a receiver. Which
Doesn't matter.
Irrelevant.
Name a wide receiver who played until he was 60.
Damn. And you're picking Jerry Lewis over here. Get out of here.
Young Jerry Lewis,
Get
trust
outta
me,
here.
was very
Get out of here.
athletic.
I just picked the Tati as most coordinated.
But pick young Tati, not old ass Tati.
He's too loose and like chaotic and like much holiday and stuff. But yeah, that's episode 151. Floating through film. Congratulations to the Eagles once again on another Super Bowl. But yeah, until next week, hope to see you floating through the clouds.